I'm ZoWilliams, the voice of reason. If your relationship is in trouble, I'm the dude to call. Has your soulmate become your cellmate? Does black love still exist? What are your bedroom turnoffs, fantasies, and fetishes? Financial infidelity. I'm dating a fat person. Are they worth the wait? Trust me, this gonna be crazy.
How about the heavy stuff?
The child wasn't his, and he still had to pay child support.
It's a very heated topic.
How was that right?
Mama's baby, daddy's maybe.
I just have so many questions I want to ask you.
I just like to kiss a woman's ass. Is there something wrong with that?
Damn.
He told me he had a vasectomy. I'm pregnant.
Betrayal has been committed.
Hit you with the bad pipes routine.
How does he maintain his humposity?
He likes it when it pinches my nip.
Why can't you open up, brother?
I'm a karate man. Karate man rules on the inside. They don't show their weaknesses.
Yeah.
How do you write women so well?
ZoWilliams,
Reason and accountability.
the voice of reason.
With the high note. That's for y'all.
Ladies and gentlemen, you see that. You hear it. It's Aarona Lopez rejoining the fray.
Ah, yes.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, this is the voice of reason with ZoWilliams, Aarona Lopez, Veronica Conway. She'll be calling in shortly. Today's topic is going to be crazy. But you know that already.
Y'all better know it.
Gosh. Now, before we even get to the topic, you know I just got to promote a couple of things. I need you guys to go to my website, IamZoWilliams.com, and sign up for my coaching, my relationship coaching, life coaching. Get at me. I'm helping a lot of people who listen to the show. And for those people who have already signed up, I'll just send you a great big thank you. Oh, shit. Let me turn
And if you weren't listening and watching and tuning in on Periscope, he just helped me fix my life. Okay?
Oh, jeez.
So he comes highly recommended.
Highly recommended and favored by the Lord himself. No,
You better get on down.
I'm just saying, go to my website, sign up for the coaching, and also get that book, The Relationship Dismount, How to Stick the Landing When Exiting a Toxic Relationship. It's doing pretty well. I'm having a good time. But now on to business. First, Aarona, welcome back.
Well, how art thou, Zo?
I am well.
Fantastic.
Oh,
It feels good to be back. I missed you guys.
yeah.
I was out east getting my life.
First off, she was just hella busy, and we're tertiary in her life.
Don't say that. That means third.
I know.
Okay.
There's some other shit going on that
I
we
took
don't
the
even know
SAT.
about.
I took the SAT.
Well, that's good. I'm glad. He's playing your music.
Oh, welcome back. Shout out to the DJ.
This nigga good. Julian Ramirez is in the building with us, and he's got 2 mega mixes coming up.
Yes, yes, yes.
Should I tell y'all who the mega mixes are? The groups that he's doing mega mixes for? It's going to be our new thing. It should be a surprise. Emma's like, no. Y'all should see Emma. Should we put Emma on Periscope real quick? Emma got fans.
Emma's pretty.
And Emma told me she doesn't have a Valentine's Day date. So Emma's bad. I mean, she's a little chalupa up in here.
Chalupa is not a...
Sorry.
Yeah.
A little tamale.
Okay.
Yeah?
Spicy.
Is that a little smaller? A little spicy?
Margarita. She'll get you drunk.
A little habanero sauce. I don't know. What the hell?
Habanero.
Yeah.
You are hilarious.
What the fuck? What should I call her? I don't know. She bad, though. She bad. Emma, what's your Twitter page? I know you got one. Come on, tell him. You're not going to tell him? Yeah, no, I'm not. She's college educated and everything.
Mm-hmm.
All of my Spanish conquistadors and brothers who love
Que linda.
the little Latino spices.
Que hermosa.
Reach out to me. I might hook you up with Emma. She has an old black grandmama name.
She do.
But Emma. That's my big mama name. Emma Sue. Renee, now you go in there and you get yourself some tomato soup and some crackers.
Your grandma ain't speak no Spanish, though.
No, she didn't.
Emma speaking the Spanish, baby.
Oh, this is great. Who do we have on the line? Oh, okay. Sorry. All right, so here we go. Today's topic. Listen, I have to give a disclaimer. I'm not talking about you. I gotta say this because I got people who listen to this show. They think I be talking about them. I'm not putting your business out here in the streets. But I did think this was an incredible topic to have. Forced affection. A deeper look into the pros and cons of the Valentine's Day holiday season. Ooh, do you have to participate in Valentine's Day? Oh, I got questions. How many women guilt their men into Valentine's Day participation? Is Valentine's Day empowered by guilt? Men, have you ever not been able to get it up for your woman on Valentine's Day under all of the pressure to perform? Oh, God. Have you ever dumped somebody on Valentine's Day? The number to dial is 323-230-4445. Men, do you feel forced to show your love for your woman during Valentine's Day? The season. 323-230-4445. Do you get depressed when you don't have a date on Valentine's Day? How many of you out there have gotten married on Valentine's Day and the relationship turned out to be boo-boo?
Ooh, me?
You and your love are boo-boo. I'm just saying. That's a lot of pressure for that relationship to work. We got married on Love's Day and we ain't shit. We lying at the
we ain't shit.
Right. And we lying at the altar day one. Ooh. True or false? When we make love into a holiday, we have truly lost sight of its meaning. Ugh. This one's gonna hurt. This question right here is really going to hurt. Is Valentine's Day for adolescents and children? It's not an adult holiday because people who really love each other don't really put significance in one particular day, and they can either participate or not. But most people who really love each other don't really exalt the day. They don't. Jeez. Valentine's Day was fun as hell at school, though. Remember the little candy grams? Ah, man, my whole little ego situation came into being during Valentine's Day.
That's when a teddy bear could make your whole year.
That was a whole nother situation.
You got a teddy bear, bitch, you ballin'.
I remember in the 8th grade, this girl sent me a big ass jar of candy during my science class. But she was ugly as a pack of Gorilla cookies. Fuck. So I didn't even enjoy the candy because I just gave it to the homies. And
you
then
probably imagine she blew her breath on the...
No, but she saw me and she was like, kind of waving. And niggas had the jar like, hey, what's happening? They was eating their candy. She was like, you gave it to them? Hey, thank you. I was a dick back then. So.
Y'all should see the face he just made. Like, bitch, what you thought? I gives candy away. I don't got no love for you.
So, again, today's topic, forced affection. A deeper look into the pros and cons of the Valentine's Day season. The number to dial is 323-230-4445. 323-230-4445. I want to hear from women. Are you going to put your man in the doghouse if he don't do nothing? If he doesn't participate? If he doesn't do anything? You know, women make you do shit. This guy sitting right out here, his name is Tony. Tony hasn't been married for what? Tony hasn't been married for more than a year, maybe 90 days, maybe 120 days. He hasn't been married that long. He told me straight up. I said, Tony, if you don't do nothing for Valentine's Day, what's going to happen? I'm going to be in the doghouse. The doghouse? See, I can't get married. See, marriage has a built-in doghouse. Fuck the doghouse. What? I said, you should go in there like Ike Turner. Listen here. We ain't doing shit, okay? I'm gonna need you to get in that kitchen. I want you to cook up a cake. I want you to put on a little lingerie while you cooking the cake.
You trying to get some hot grease thrown on you, Zoe. Don't listen to Zoe. Zoe will get you fucked up in these streets. Don't listen to that. Why would you listen to that?
I'm just saying, women use your non-participation in Valentine's Day as a means to send you to relationship Alcatraz, the doghouse.
I agree with that. And I think that that's wrong that women do it. But you shouldn't try to provoke no BS, though. You're going to get hot grits thrown on you. She's like, okay, you came empty-handed and you checking a bitch? Grease.
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 Then we got to create reasons for grease now. Grease, nigga. Jesus. Nah, this is crazy. I need to know. Today's topic, forced affection. And women, call in. Y'all be bullshitting. Y'all like preachers right now. Y'all don't want to fuck up no gifts. Preachers ain't gonna say nothing to fuck up no money. And women tend to not say nothing to fuck up no Valentine's Day gifts. But you better call in today. 323-230-4445. On the line right now, the OG unicorn Pegasus done flew up in here. What's up, VC?
Hello, beautiful people. How is everyone this fine evening?
Hi, BC.
Everybody good. Yeah.
Everybody good.
Mm-hmm.
Do you hear your beautiful music in the background?
I do hear my beautiful music. It's like a beautiful serenade to my spirit. It's beautiful. Is it My Little Pony? Is it My Little Pony?
No, it's the hip-hop.
No, all right.
It's the hip-hop monks. The Catholic monks in the background singing.
Yes.
So have you been listening to today's topic as we set it up?
I have.
Now, I'm sure you've experienced this Valentine's Day phenomena. Where's this shit from, Veronica? Do you know?
Oh, you mean the origins of Valentine's Day?
Of course.
We know you know, girl.
Yes, watch.
No, I don't know if I do, actually. I think it came from... I'm going to speak out of turn. I think it came from a saint.
Yeah. That nigga.
Maybe Saint Valentine?
Maybe. Could be.
Yeah.
You know niggas got Google in here.
I'm about to Google.
No, I'm not professing to know this.
No.
But here's...
Go ahead.
Yeah. My thinking on it is, you know, it's a proxy to receive love.
Say more.
So it ends up being, in other words, on the same planet, we could all be in love with ourselves and each other all the time, right? But instead, we tend to, and it's really corporatist. it's really commercial, right? Valentine has become extremely commercial, so that the industry can make money off of us. But on the same planet, we would simply be celebrating our love for one another all the time.
Every day, right?
Every day. Absolutely.
God, people don't have time to be celebrating niggas every day, though.
When we have to do gestures, when we have to do a gesture to demonstrate that we are loving and lovable, then there's something wrong with the mechanism.
Interesting. Ladies, because there are a lot of women out there that are like, man, Veronica is a heretic. She is killing a day that uplifts women, because really, women are the benefactors of Valentine's Day. Do you agree or disagree with that notion?
I agree. I definitely know all the years that I felt like I wasn't nobody because I ain't had no Valentine. It's supposed to validate you as a woman if somebody, you know, claims you as a Valentine or has something for you for Valentine's Day. You feel like you ain't shit.
Really?
That's
Veronica,
the way society does it.
Have you observed women who go through this?
Yeah, it's the same reason that we go through say yes to the dress, right? It's the same product of conditioning that we go through around Bridezilla, that we go through around all of these, again, commercialized holidays. So I'm pro-love, but I'm pro-love all the damn time. In other words, if I'm so saturated with love from a man or a few of them, that and my own love, that I experience a state of love all the time, then a day is just a day. Like why not set up an environment where you're swimming in love all the time? And then, if there's a day where you can kind of amp it up, then that's cool. But really, it's like the reason that we get so anxious about it is because there's fundamentally a deficit. In other words, if I'm sweating a man because he's not demonstrating it to me on that day, what I'm really sweating is the fact that I don't feel loved by him and cherished by him and revered by him on the daily. And so then I get to act out because that day, I put so much significance on that day rather than the experience of loving this all the time.
Did Valentine's Day kill love?
No. People killed love.
Love is in a grave somewhere, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God. Which is the most commercial holiday, Valentine's Day or Christmas?
Christmas.
Yeah?
Because Christmas, your kids don't feel love. That's like a whole other story. You can't.
Your kids be like, nigga, you ain't shit.
You disappoint the kids. That's a whole other
No
level.
motherfucking Hot Wheel tracks.
Where's Santa?
There.
Where's White Santa?
Let me tell you something.
I know Santa ain't real, but them toys is real, nigga. You better get them toys in here.
Adults can deal with being looked at as a deadbeat by another adult, but when kids look at you like a deadbeat, you lost.
Like, nigga, we ain't even participating with the rest of society. What you doing, nigga?
You sending them off to school with nothing? Oh, man.
Everybody got Cheerios. We got Ririos. What the fuck is going on? Come on, man. We outsiders in here.
So Christmas overall, but if you want to say just among adults, then yeah, I'll go with Valentine's Day.
Wow.
I would say Valentine's Day first and then wedding second. Like the actual wedding day second.
But does it hinder one's ability? I mean, let me reframe it. Can Valentine's Day ruin a good relationship?
If the people are closed-minded, yes. Yes.
Like what if you would a scorekeeper? Like, like the motherfucker to be evaluating gifts.
I used to be that bitch, so I should probably speak up right now.
Yeah.
They used to be me. I'm gonna raise my hand on that. I ain't gonna lie. I was gonna let him talk like I didn't know who these hoes were, but I used to be that girl. I'm going to raise my hand because, but that's just a Virgo. Like I'm analyzing every step of the way. I'm looking to see how much you care, or do you really care, or are you putting on airs or whatever. And I used to really think that mattered until I found out. I mean, they can do all of that and still cheat on you. They can do all of that and you still not the one. They can do all of that and you still the side chick. Like,
you got a gang of flowers.
You know what? Yeah.
For nothing. So
what that taught me as I got older is it just matters about the connection. That's all that matters.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Can I speak about it from my perspective? It's interesting. My ex-husband used to, his dad gave his mom a heart-shaped box of candy every year for Valentine's Day, a big C's box of candy. And it was like a real gesture, and it was like they made a big thing about it. And so he continued that ritual. And at one point, I thought it was sweet. But at one point, I had to confront him about the emptiness of a gesture.
Oof.
In other words, if you're using a gesture to approximate the feeling of love and connection, then it sounds like I'm banging on like generosity, and I'm not doing that. I'm looking at the pattern of it and saying, wait a minute. It's in a state of relating where there's not a lot of expectation, and it's all love and freedom and collaboration. Then you don't need gestures to signify that love exists.
I'll go deeper than that.
That shit is good. Right
that
there.
gesture ain't good enough when the bad times come, and the bad times is where you need the real love. You'll discuss a bad time will show you that the real love ain't there.
But see, this is why I say all of this shit is a gesture.
It's novelty.
Everything is novel.
Yeah.
Because the real sign of a relationship is what you've lived through together. Right? And most people, once shit get remotely hairy, niggas is shaving quick. Right? And it doesn't matter how fantastic of an experience you had on a Valentine's Day or multiple Valentine's Day. It doesn't matter. All of the good times. Haven't you ever recognized that in a lot of ways, the negative things that happen in relationships have a deeper impact than the positive shit?
Yep.
And it's rare in relationships where the positive shit and their impact outweighs the negative stuff.
Right.
It's rare. For most people, negative is negative and I'm about. You see?
Yep.
So a lot of this stuff is just, as Veronica's, to me, that gesture is going through the motions. Most people got going through the motion relationships. And most people participate in Valentine's Day as part of going through the motion. I better do this shit or I won't hear the end of it. I want to hear from the men who do shit like that, who capitulate to their women because they don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear the end of it.
I just want to shut you up.
I'm gonna buy you some shit from the local. I done bought. Let me just say this. Remember a few years back, I participated. A few years back, in my 30s, I was at a liquor store on my way, to see the young lady. It was Valentine's Day. I was buying some bubble gum and mints and,
Bubble gum?
I chew bubble gum all the time. I got some Hubba Bubba in the car, goddammit.
Bubblicious, Hubba Bubba.
But I'm buying some shit, whatever. Damn, it's fucking Valentine's Day. I bought it was a Valentine's Day coffee mug. Had a little heart on it and a bear. And it had a gang of, what's those suckers with, it was Tootsie Pops. Right? Had a bunch of Tootsie Pops and it cost like $3. I bought that shit. Gave it to her. Oh, this is so sweet. She kept that shit for as long as we was together. I don't know if she still got it. So sometimes the gift and the sincerity behind it, right,
Correct.
will make the gift meaningful, right?
Correct.
But like Veronica says, there's an energy attached to everything. And my energy wasn't, fuck this girl. It was, I like this girl. I'm going to spend $3 right now to prove it.
Go on. Big,
I'm finna put
dollar shot collar.
I'm finna put all 12 quarters down on this shit.
Ball.
Bam!
Bank.
You feel me?
Ball.
You feels?
Pow, 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 pow.
Pow! Right?
Yeah.
But my intention behind it was cool. You could buy somebody a hella expensive gift and your intention be, I hope your mama fall off the balcony and die. It could, do you understand?
Right.
And it's going to carry that weight with it. But we got so many relationship mercenaries out there that they would take that with the intention attached to it. Tell me I'm bullshitting.
You're not bullshit.
You're right.
It's a real world out here. True or false? Women really only want a man's time on Valentine's Day.
True.
That's a lie.
No, it's not.
You lie.
Listen, I have evolved.
That's the best gift?
I have evolved. Yes.
Time.
Listen. if
Ladies,
we could
call me
kick
right
it-
now. 323-230-4445. Is that true or false?
Ladies, it's true, and y'all know it. Call in, because if we can kick it and have a great time on Valentine's Day, show you right. Just like we was talking about,
Hey,
the
play
side
the
chick
space
day.
music for her, because now she's speaking
Whatever.
for all women.
Whatever. Just like we was talking about the side chick day is February 15th. And I'm like, and you said the continental breakfast is the side chick continental breakfast. I'm like, no. Because the main chick should have gotten some sex. So she should still be partaking in breakfast. Side chicks don't start till 1 o'clock in the afternoon on February 15th. It is law.
First off, please understand this. Should a man keep giving new gifts every year, topping himself from the previous years for the same old pussy?
If he wants to. He shouldn't be forced to.
Pussy ain't new.
He shouldn't be forced to.
New gift, new pussy.
He shouldn't be forced to.
saying.
If he wants
Old
to.
gift, old pussy. Sometimes you got to re-gift.
Or maybe just find a new way to please the old.
What if you show up like, listen, we've been together 6 years. You see that coffee mug I got you? I'm going to have it gold plated. I'm going to give it to you again on Valentine's Day. But this time it's going to be gold plated.
I mean, you might as well just gave us some flowers. Jeez, like a card will do, so damn it.
I'm just saying, new gifts, new pussy.
Y'all could just go see a movie. I mean, it doesn't have to be that deep.
First off, a movie is a gift in
Okay.
a man's mind now.
It is.
Shit, that's
But check this out,
and
though. Real
we're
talk.
going to see an old movie for some old pussy.
No, check this out.
Lord.
Check this out. You would go to the movies if it wasn't Valentine's Day just to go to the movies. So going to the movies on Valentine's Day shouldn't be that much of a stretch.
Hey,
See, old pussy, old habits. Huh? You could do stuff you normally do, but just spend time together.
that's why all the gifts I've given you before, we'll do it this way. 3 years, new gifts. After 3 years, we got to recycle the gifts we gave you.
Okay.
Or I can start giving somebody else this pussy so I can get new gifts. What are you talking about?
You better
It's predicated.
You
It's predicated on my. How you predicated on something that's not gonna change? You still giving her the same penis. You still giving her the same
Listen,
horizontal poker.
let me tell you why the penis is more valuable than the cooter.
It
Because-
shrinks, so it's not.
There's less penis than there's cooter. So just like gold is valuable because it's rare. Now, ladies, call in and tell the truth. 323-230-4445. Good dick, rare.
May
Okay, polio is rare, but I still don't want it. How about that?
May I jump in here?
Please do, Veronica. He crazy.
Because this is out of control. You are out of control with this theory that you are running. So it's not about new dick and new pussy. It's about the new experience. And so if you are present in sexuality, then the experience are differing and mind-blowing and beautiful and cosmic. And so it's not about the organs and the genitals. It's about the energy that gets created and the connection to God that gets generated, which, and no, like snowflakes, no two are alike. So there's no such thing as old genitals. There's just boring people that have no creativity and presence.
Really, Veronica? Seriously?
Veronica's
Yeah,
right. You playing
really.
games.
Did you hear what Veronica said? It was very ethereal.
It's about new experiences. It's what I said, but more classy.
No, what I'm saying is, a lot of people, right, have wonderful experiences, but yet still have empty relationships. And a lot of times those wonderful experiences are actually the fuel that keeps the relationship going. Like, at least we got a chance to do this. At least we're going there.
Doing that.
But I'm just saying, most people are thrill seekers. And the experience is what keeps the relationship alive. But if
and
the
you
experience,
get what you tolerate.
Yeah.
oh, okay, I can smoke a bag of that.
So
Say
there
it
you
again.
go.
You get what you
get what you tolerate.
Ooh, listen, we have served up the topic well today. I want to hear from you guys. The number to dial is 323-230-4445. You listen to ZoWilliams, the voice of reason on Hot Button Radio. That's Dash Radio. The number to dial is 323-230-4445. Today's topic, forced affection. A deeper look into the pros and cons of the Valentine's Day holiday season.
Ladies, get in here. Represent.
How many women are guilty of guilting their man into the participation of this foolish holiday?
About 50%. But ladies, still come in and check Zoe about the new gift, old gift theory. Because he playing.
I'm just saying, old cooter does not deserve new gifts.
Neither is old penis.
New cooter, new gifts.
So what we gonna do about this old penis, though? We still got old penis in the equation.
Listen.
God.
Hey, until this becomes a matriarchy, the patriarchy still rules. Old penis is more valuable than old vajayjay.
So what's gonna happen is a bunch of Sex in the City nights are gonna start happening on Valentine's Day because we're gonna start buying our own gifts and throwing our own parties and leaving him to jerk off.
First off, do you know how crazy you're going to look throwing your own party? Remember that video of that lady who married herself?
That's
what
stupid.
you're going to look like.
No, it won't.
You're going to be running around by yourself, marrying yourself.
You know how many heifers is single on Valentine's Day? They probably throwing them parties anyway.
So listen, we're going to take a quick break right now. DJ Julian Ramirez with the first Mega Mix. What is this? All Loose Ends Mega Mix? We'll be back in 2.2. Check it out. Holla. Oh my God. Julian Ramirez. Come on, man.
Kill him.
That boy is killing the game with these mixes.
Murderous fingers.
Listen, if you didn't know about Loose Ends back in the late 80s, early to mid 90s, maybe early 80s, actually.
Yeah, early to mid.
Jeez. I mean, they were the precursor group to groups like Soul to Soul. Mm-hmm. Right? They came out before Soul to Soul, right? And, you know, they were from London. And you couldn't tell until they spoke. But when they sang, it was just that music, man. And this boy, how old is he? Like 7, 12? How old are you, boy? 13? Oh, he's 29. Well, see, yeah, he's young. How he even know? He gonna hit us with that mix upside the head. I appreciate it. Welcome back to the Voice of Reason. ZoWilliams is talking about forced affection. Are you being forced to worship at the idol of your wife in the personage of Valentine's Day? Jesus. You got to show love on that day. The number to dial is 323-230-4445. We're talking about pros and cons of Valentine's Day. Gosh. My homeboy is in here with us, too. Veronica is on the phone. VC, what did you think of that mix?
Oh, man, I love that DJ right there. He just killed it. I mean,
boy good.
He's got an amazing gift. He got an amazing gift.
That boy damn good.
That boy good.
Now, you know my homeboy. He always comes in here and he drops little bits of information that turns out to be pretty fucking valuable. He's got a lot of information about the farce that is known as Valentine's Day. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, please welcome the big homie, Jeff Schimmel, in the building. That's one person clapping. Okay.
It's me.
Jesus.
I'm just breaking equipment.
Jeff.
Hey, what's happening?
What's up, man?
I love the way you play music that no one else has ever heard. That was awesome.
Oh, come on. The Loose Ends was great.
Oh, now, wait a minute now.
Hold on,
Yeah,
Pam.
no, I'm just kidding. You know, I'm kidding. So, St. Valentine's Day is yet another one of these corporate maneuvers to get people to spend money. Because do you know anything about St. Valentine?
No, we don't.
He was a real person.
Was he?
He was a saint. And if you want to see his skull and bones, they're in a little golden glass box in the Santa Maria Church in the Cosmedin neighborhood of Rome. You can walk in there and see it. It's a tiny little church.
Really?
Yeah, and St. Valentine actually has absolutely nothing to do with love, romance, none of that. And if you look back at the history of it, it wasn't until fairly recently that somebody put 2 and 2 together and said, you know, there's nothing in February where we can cash in. You know, there's New Year's in January, and let's see what's in March, spring,
St. Patrick's Day.
and St. Patrick's Day. I mean, they're missing a
nice
they didn't
little
have
space.
Black History Month back then, so. They
That
had
didn't come till the 20s.
Yeah, they had to come up with something. And so now people are compelled. They feel like, oh, I'm going to be in trouble if I don't go out there and buy something for my girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife, whoever. And it starts really young, because I remember being a little boy in elementary school, and one of my favorite days of the year was filling out all the Valentines and giving them to 30 girls. And then having my friends that were guys tell me that I was a homo because I was handing out Valentine's cards.
Right.
But anyway, it's fake. That's the bottom line. It's fake. If you really love somebody, give them a gift when you feel like it or when there's an occasion that actually means something to them. But why let corporations tell you, oh, today's the day. If you don't do it, you're in trouble. But you're not in trouble from the corporation.
You're in trouble at home.
You're in trouble at home.
And you know, it's so funny. We were just saying, what if Valentine's Day was a day for adolescents instead of real adults? Because adolescence is the only time where Valentine's Day actually felt good.
Right.
If you got something,
shit was fun at school.
It was fun, and if you got something, you felt great. But if you didn't get nothing, you still didn't feel bad because you still ate somebody's candy.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
nobody got in trouble for not passing out cards.
Because somebody else's Valentine is always your friend.
Exactly. so you get to eat the candy still.
Right.
We just
So
don't
for the
get candy.
last few days, I've been really racking my brain. What am I going to do for my wife? I always give my daughter something, usually flowers and something else. What am I? Because I'm her original boyfriend, you know.
Uh-oh. Here we go. The
No,
pressure. There's pressure.
Yeah, so I have to do something, but that's all fake. And it's planted in your head, and you have to react to it. It's exactly the same thing as the diamonds, you know?
I was going to say, what are they worth? Tell us that story.
They're worth nothing. Diamonds are actually totally worthless.
What are the rappers going to do with this knowledge?
Well, most of the diamonds
their
they wear
wrists.
are pretty much worthless too.
Really?
Because those are such low grade. You know, whenever you see 1 million diamonds on something, they're low grade. I mean, those aren't great diamonds, but because they'd be wasted in a piece of jewelry like that.
Wow.
And prohibitively expensive. But, you know, the De Beers family, and I'm trying to think of who else, in South Africa, they put their little heads together one day not too long ago.
Wow.
If you
1800s, yeah.
Yeah, you go back and they said, you know what? We own these mines. We have these gems. And we're going to put them in vaults and not release them. We're going to release them a couple at a time because it's all supply and demand. If they really put their diamonds out into the world, they'd be worthless.
So the diamonds actually are worthless.
They have no value. And you know what's really great? No, it's true. Look it up.
They're plentiful in South Africa. They just look so beautiful.
They have vaults that are the size of like office buildings full of diamonds, but they hold them back. And they tell you they're valuable. I'll tell you the biggest scam of all that's happening right now, and girls fall for it. I don't know why, but have you seen the commercials or the signs in the malls for Levian chocolate diamonds?
Yeah.
Chocolate diamonds, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure you like them better than most people.
That's right.
But
Black
anyway,
diamonds.
Yeah. No. Black diamonds are different than chocolate diamonds. There are black diamonds that are jet black.
Really?
Oh, yeah. But they're cheap. They're cheap as hell. Nobody wants them.
The Negro diamond. It's a bitch.
But the Levian diamond, and you've seen commercials, right?
Yeah.
Okay. They look pretty, but if you just do like 1 minute of research, go on Google and look up what chocolate diamonds are. Do you know what they are?
What?
They're industrial diamonds that they used to use for drill bits. They are technically diamonds. They have no value as jewelry, none whatsoever. But they charge people like crazy to buy these. They convince you that they have value. They don't. So don't buy chocolate diamonds for a woman who knows something.
So for people who tune into this show, they know this is a philosophical show wrapped in humor. Mm-hmm. When you start breaking down what holds up your relationship ideologically, when you start doing that, you really walk into this room where you go, what does this thing really mean to me now? Mm-hmm. Because if it's predicated on, like you said, the chocolate diamond,
Yeah.
right? A group of guys of the De Beers family said, you know, let's put a value on this and let's limit the amount that we put out and let's create grades of them.
It's all bullshit.
Next thing you know, it's all
basically.
bullshit.
But
Just
you know what, though?
But I still want a big ass diamond, though.
But I
Ain't that
want one,
sad?
right?
No. But look at it this way. So you're in the mall and you go to like Kevin Jewelers or K Jewelers or whatever, and you spend $1,000 on a chocolate diamond ring, you know, for your girlfriend, for your wife. You walk out of there, they're laughing at you when you walk out.
Really?
Of course.
We sold them a rock.
You sucker. You just bought a drill bit. Okay, now, why don't you just go to like Home Depot and buy a drill bit? Give that to your girlfriend and say, there. That's the true price of it. And that's including the metal from the drill. You know, it's just pointless. But let me.
What about canary diamonds, though?
Which ones?
Canary
yellow,
diamonds.
The yellow diamonds?
Mm-hmm.
Well, they told you that yellow diamonds are more expensive than white diamonds, and pink ones are more than yellow ones, I think.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Pink diamonds are crazy.
Yeah.
Do you remember when they announced that they grew diamonds in a lab? They're called moissanite.
Yes.
And that they said no one can detect the difference. I mean,
Moissanite.
Moissanite. Even jewelers are fooled by these synthetic diamonds. No, they're not. And usually women are not either, because the first thing they do is they go to a jeweler and they say, look at this.
Oh, this is
this
moissanite.
real? No. They ask them, is this real?
Uh-huh.
No, that's a moissanite. And then what do you get for that? You just get a bunch of shit for buying somebody an expensive ring.
True.
So it's all set up. It's a scam. The whole thing's a scam.
I'm sorry your relationship is over today after hearing all of these things. We've got callers on the line. Let's get a few in. Veronica.
I'm leaving. Bye.
You're out of here, man.
Bye, Jeff.
Thanks, Jeff.
Peace out, home.
Drop knowledge and then bounced.
I love it when Jeff comes through, man. That's the homie. Veronica, are you still on?
Yes, I'm here.
Veronica, did you hear the science my homeboy just laid out real quick?
Sure, absolutely.
Everything about this is why I push the envelope with the topics. You cannot date a facade. You cannot date a mirage and expect some real substantive shit to come from it. The substance comes from within. It doesn't come from your pomp and pageantry and your participation in the social game rule. So many of us put so much emphasis on the social game rule that we lose sight that real meaning comes from within. Now, when you find a person who's connected to the meaning within themselves, and then they date another person who's connected to that same meaning, now the interaction is creating something very powerful. You understand what I'm saying, V?
Yes, and yes.
All right.
We can't underestimate the power of marketing. In other words, we think we have original thoughts in this day and age, but what we don't understand is that we're walking around the living, breathing effect to marketing machines. So we think it's an original idea, and the idea isn't generated from us. It's generated by the marketing culture that we live in. So we have to understand that we're not even making our own choices anymore. And that's really the problem, because it's not so much about whether or not somebody chooses to express meaningful love. What it's really about is, do you have any autonomy where you actually know how to make your own choices that come from your soul? That's really the point.
That's the realest part right there, Veronica.
That shit is so gangster, man.
She just spoke to me right now. Yeah. No, when it comes to relationships and the choices you can make and the way you determine whether you're in a quote unquote good relationship or a relationship with a person that's a quote unquote keeper is based off of societal rules and not your own.
It's based off of a coloring book. Superman is realer than Jesus. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I had to do this.
Aw, sucky.
But this is why we do these type of topics. We want you to get outside of the fucking matrix. And the matrix covers your heart too. Not just your wallet, not just your work ethic. The matrix is in your heart, which means it's in your relationships. If you bringing pressure on your dude to participate in a made up corporate hoax, you not in love.
You just want to look good to your friends.
Damn. Let's get to the phone lines. We got people on. Line 3, Bryant. What city you calling from, Bryant? Bryant.
Brian.
All right, get out of here, Bryant. No, line 2, Keith. What city you calling from, Keith? Keith! Keith! All right, see you later, Keith. Line 5, Gary. Gary! Gary, are you on the line or no? All right, let's go. Let's leave.
You
Gary.
screaming like they got shot in the streets.
It's somebody else calling now.
You screaming like it's the end of Boys in the Hood. Gay!
Ricky! Ricky! I mean, the phone lines is popping, but I guess brothers got straight up Boost Mobile. Let's get line 6 in here, Ronan. Ronan, speak on it, pimp.
What up? What's happening, Phil?
What's happening, Ronan?
Hi, Ronan.
Hey, Thicky Ricardo, welcome back.
Hey.
Thicky Ricardo.
In full effect. You hear me?
Oh, yeah. Much love to you guys. And I love this topic because this takes me back to every time this holiday would come up, you would see, I guess, the pregame act would happen where all these nice things would happen, these random unnecessary compliments would come back, or these unscheduled trips to the mall and everything would happen. And then whenever they don't get what they want, you know, you get paid for not paying your tithes for that year. It's kind of weird.
Oh, you telling me Valentine's Day is the equivalent to relationship tithing? Ooh,
yeah.
shit,
Yeah, I mean,
man.
If you don't pay your tithes and offerings,
hallelujah,
you basically, I guess, get the scarlet letter for that week or maybe even a year. It depends. It depends.
Wow.
It's fucking stupid. But personally, I say if it's from the heart, it means a lot more. That's why I never liked certain holidays. It's a lot more received when you just do something because you want, not just because you want to, because you kept them in mind. It's like, you know what? They deserve this thing, not to where I have to pay homage at the altar and, you know, I have to, you know, sit in front of the committee of her friends and family and they evaluate my gift. And,
this nigga said the committee of her friends and family. We have a family gift appraisal committee. We're going to sit here. This diamond is worth $4.12. Nigga, you lied.
Nigga, you lied.
Break up with this nigga now.
Gift tribunals.
The gift tribunals.
They say your gift sucks. Your pussy crops have been dry this year.
Oh, my God.
That's how it is.
Wow.
I ain't fooling with you
Let me just say this. Think about this concept. Veronica, you still there with us, babe?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm here.
Think about this concept. What if we gave gifts based on the content and quality of one's character?
Man, that's a series of shows that need to happen.
I always give gifts based on the quality of one's character. That's what gifts are for.
Niggas ain't giving gifts like that.
But that's what gifts are for. Gifts are to be thoughtful. Right. Gifts are. I know that you like the color brown and those shoes look good. You would appreciate this.
If
That's
you
a
give
gift.
a nigga a pair of brown tap dance shoes, you do not like this nigga.
First of all, who said they were tap dance shoes? What if they were Gucci? You stop it.
I'm just telling you right now, nigga give me a pair of brown shoes and they got taps on the bottom.
Why would they have taps though?
You must think I'm a dummy, huh? You want me to sit on your lap and sing?
What kind of Bojangles bullshit do you have in your relationships though?
So this is bamboozled, huh?
Right. What kind of who would have taps on their shoes in 2016?
But I think it would change. I mean, a lot of people don't give gifts based on character. A lot of people can't even read their own character, let alone that of their partner.
And you're right.
And the
sad part is, like, there's not that communication to where you learn and know your partner. Like, you know what? This is what this person really likes. They might have forgot about it, but it shows you that I kept you in mind. That, you know, you matter to me, not for the sake of your friends and everything like that, but beyond all of them.
That's right.
We all we got. So.
We all we got. CMB.
Hilarious.
Hey, good looking, Ronan. I appreciate the call, man. Thanks, big homie.
Bye, Ronan.
Listen, my homeboy, Julian Ramirez, has yet another mix.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
We not going to go to him right yet. But when we do, this nigga got another mega mix that's fire.
Mix doctor.
But let me just go back to the concepts that we're like unearthing right now.
Please do.
You were saying something about marriage and the futility of it.
Oh, yeah. See, Valentine's Day is a holiday of novelty. And so is the idea of marriage. And I say that to say...
But you want to be married.
Listen, yes, I do. But this is what I'm
saying.
Gary! He's going to call him like he got shot? Like he just being dragged down the alley in Compton. Listen. No, the idea of marriage has to be all the way reworked and retooled because it's garbage. Marriage is not an accomplishment. I was reading an article in Huffington Post today where it says that for marriage, for women, marriage is put so high on the social pedestal. Marriage supersedes a woman's accomplishments. A woman can go get a degree to be a brain surgeon, and if she's unmarried, you know, the brain, well, if she does get married, let's say that. If she gets married, the accomplishment of a man putting a ring on it would supersede her getting her certificate to be a brain surgeon.
You know why?
Why?
Because she stands to become rich. Marriage is the number one indicator of wealth for a relationship in America. And marriage is, listen, disproportionately angled towards women in terms of the man can go to jail if he don't pay alimony, child support. Man can wind up in jail for a fucked up marriage. He can go broke, all of his assets taken away. The way marriages are aligned today, it benefits women. So, of course.
But that's not an accomplishment.
That's an accomplishment. You fuck a baller, get a baby, got him on the fish hook, break up with his ass, millionaire, Amber Rose. Let's go.
No.
This bitch is accomplished right now.
It's not an accomplishment.
You can't tell me Amber Rose is not accomplished. She just got $1 million. Child support.
That's not an accomplishment. That's a check.
You trying to tell me Amber Rose is not accomplished?
No, she's not accomplished.
323-230-4445.
Call us. She's popular.
She's accomplished.
That's not accomplished.
She's a millionaire. She's an author. And what did she do to get that?
I'm staring at you.
Exactly, because you know I'm right than a motherfucker. Like,
whatever.
Right angle on your ass, 90 degrees. Like, huh?
Perpendicular.
You
Listen,
think it is?
I'm just saying, it's not an accomplishment. Just like Valentine's Day being valued on that day is not an accomplishment.
Veronica, do I have a point?
I think that what's happened is that the socioeconomic landscape has evolved. In other words, back when, and we haven't caught up with it yet.
Come on, Veronica. She see what I'm saying.
We haven't caught up with biology. So as you know, when was the pill invented? So before the pill, women, by definition, had to stay home and provide for. Once they got pregnant, they had to stay home and raise children. And that was just the nature of things. And so she had to be married because she couldn't go out into the world and both be the protector and provider and raise the babies, right? So and everything shifted into women having reproductive control. Then the whole landscape has changed. I just don't think that the politics and the mechanism has caught up with that. Right?
Veronica, you feel me?
But the question is Amber Rose accomplished?
I say no.
No.
She's accomplished. No. According to the standards of today, of what accomplishment is.
So is Ivana Trump accomplished? She married Donald Trump and
Yep. Evelyn Lozada, accomplished. Yep.
Who else is in the First Wives Club? So is O.J. Simpson first wife accomplished or not?
Accomplished. She accomplished how to get killed. Excuse me.
That was the second wife. The first wife was black. She beat his ass in the streets. Remember that?
Oh, she beat him up.
Yeah,
she's accomplished in a motherfucker. She whipped the killer's ass.
You remember?
She beat a killer up.
She beat him in the streets.
This motherfucker should have. No, I'm just.
I just think that with women's increasing ability to provide for themselves and have reproductive control over their bodies and not have to worry that if they have sex, they have to raise a baby, I think that changes the whole dynamic. So I think accomplishment and what accomplishment means shifted. It used to be, I mean, in a very short time ago, an accomplishment to marry a wealthy man.
Right.
That's how you ensured the survival of your child.
But according to
women,
according to Aaronia's article, that standard is still in place.
No. According to the article, women are out getting their own bread, and so it's like to make marriage the end game.
You just said a woman could be a damn single brain surgeon But being married would
Right.
be a bigger accomplishment than that. You just
That's how
said
people.
that.
Yes, I did. That's how people treat them.
That's the point.
But the point is, that's not correct.
Why isn't it correct?
Because it's not an accomplishment.
Listen, until you guys take away the power that the man has in this society, being married to one of us is your highest aspiration. And we will not tolerate your ideas of independence any longer. You will stand down with this foolishness.
Hey, Zo, are you married?
Hell no.
See, shut up.
Oh, God, we in here cutting up.
Oh, this song, though. Ooh.
That ain't the original, though. That's De La Soul.
I know. The original was Michael. We know this. But just enjoy hip hop for a minute.
Okay,
Ooh.
fall easy breezy.
Break
Let's
it
get
down.
back to the lines, ladies and gentlemen.
Was born.
Line 2, Raleigh. We got William on the line from Raleigh. Speak on it, Raleigh.
Hey, I just called to say I enjoy your show, man.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that,
And
man.
this whole marriage thing, where you say women are accomplished when they get married, I agree with that to an extent, but I also think that they use it as a status as well.
Say more. Go deeper.
It's because it's like this. It's like you say, they can, become brain surgeons, they can become astronauts, this, that, and the third. But like I said, to really bring it all together, they also want that status of marriage, because that's what they've been trained and programmed to think ever since they was little. You feel me?
I can smoke a bag of that. I can smoke a bag of that. Hey, I appreciate the call. Thanks, Williams, for calling from Raleigh, man. We appreciate it, homie.
Thanks, William.
We've got a woman on the line calling out of Brooklyn. Her name is Danielle.
Yes.
Line 3. Danielle, speak on it.
Yes.
Hey, guys.
Hi,
What's
Danielle.
happening, Pimpstress?
I love you guys. You guys have me cracking up.
Thanks, baby boo.
For me, Valentine's Day has always been kind of just a celebration of love, but I've never actually, as far as my grandmother, I would have to get her a card or something like that, chocolate and all of that, but I never celebrated it so much as far as a relationship is concerned.
Why?
It just wasn't that big a deal to me, and I kind of don't like doing what everyone else is doing. I kind of want to know that you want to do nice things for me outside of just it being one holiday out of the year.
Girl, you putting your resume in, huh?
I'm just saying.
I mean, because probably at an early age, you probably figured out, even if he did these nice things, it could be a cover for cheating. Like, just because they treat you nice on Valentine's Day doesn't mean that's what's going on the rest of the year.
Stop it with the propaganda.
Right. No, but it's true.
Hold on.
No.
I want to hear from men right now.
Valentine's Day-
323-230-4445. I want to hear from the men who have used Valentine's Day and the gifts and the participation in it as a cover for cheating. I want to hear from you guys. 323-230-4445. Finish, Danielle.
No, I just don't think Valentine's Day, it should be an obligation. You should do something for someone that you love because you want to, and not because it's what everyone else is doing, and that's the general idea.
I agree,
That's
Danielle.
my take.
Wow. Man, I appreciate that. That was a great call from a woman. Have you ever pressured a man into participating in Valentine's Day? Have you ever guilted him into it? Tell the truth.
Maybe one time before.
What did you do? Tell us. What was your mode of operandi, your method?
It was a little bit of a guilt trip, but it wasn't,
What did you do, girl? Hell, he ain't listening.
How old were you?
Shit.
How old were you?
No, I was maybe 12 or 13 or something like that. So
Who taught you how to guilt trip people at 12 or 13? This nigga's a con artist. We got a con artist on the radio right now. We got baby Bonnie and Clyde over here. This nigga was 12. You gonna get me some Reese's Pieces or I ain't gonna never, ever, ever eyelash kiss you again.
Eyelash kiss?
You feel me?
Boy, you was born at 12. You wasn't dry humping? What are you doing?
I was at least dry humping.
I know you was with them eyes. Boy, please.
Nigga, I had tough skins. Them motherfuckers was put to use. You feel me?
Hypnotizing girls at recess
Danielle,
with them eyes.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much, honey.
Thank you, guys.
Bye,
Brooklyn
Danielle.
in the building. Let's get the homie from Miami in here before we get to the next mega mix. You know he about to drop it. Hustle from Houston. What up, Hustle?
Miami.
I'm sorry, Miami. Jesus. I'm reading the next caller. Sorry about that.
What up, ladies? What up, sir?
What up, Hustle?
Hey, Hustle.
So look, man. When I look at affection, I just feel like if it's forced, it's a lie.
Exactly.
Lies have consequences. So we usually think of the immediate payoff, but when you really think about it, is that reward or payoff worth it in the end?
That's interesting.
That's for men and women.
Wow.
If you telling the lie, or if you're giving the forced affection, then that means that you're going to have to be consistent with that, or else she's going to be let down. And the same thing for the woman. If you ask for a guy to force affection, don't be disappointed when you find out later on that ain't what he's about, because you was forcing it in the first place.
Wow.
So just be aware of the lies that you're telling between each other.
Yikes.
No, that's
Come
great.
on, Hustle.
That's
Why
great.
you got to come in and
Reprimand
smack these
us.
motherfuckers in the mouth with the truth? You just going to rear back. Pow! Shut your ass up with that bullshit you believing in. Hey, Hustle from Miami. We appreciate the call. Thanks, big homie.
Thank you,
Appreciate it.
Hustle. That was dope.
Man. So De Beers is bullshit.
Yep.
The
Hallmark.
chocolate's gonna get you fat. Mm-hmm. The motherfucker sat down and created a bridge holiday to get us to the summer.
Yeah, he was executed actually. St. Valentine's.
Yeah, give me your heart, bitch ass nigga. That's what happened. Now we giving hearts and shit. And corporation said, nigga, there's bread in this.
All because of the letter he wrote on his execution bed. That was the first Valentine's letter.
Now let me just say this. I'm calling women out because y'all be giving life to and believing in bullshit.
Oh, so it's us by ourselves, but y'all buying the
Niggas
gifts.
ain't believing into nothing. Listen.
Huh?
Just like Steve Harvey said, if you motherfuckers said, nigga, no socks with sandals is the new shit, and we like fungus toenails, niggas will have their feet dipped in aquariums across the country trying to get some fungus to grow on their feet because that's what y'all like.
Hilarious.
Am I bullshitting, Veronica?
True. I mean, but here's the thing.
Uh-oh.
If women were to really be smart about life and about men, they would understand that men, if they're in the right relationship with them, that men fundamentally want to please them. And what you're really saying is that men want to please women and will go to great lengths and change their behavior to please women. And so, but if we don't look at it from the perspective of truth, then it doesn't really last, or it's not really easily sustained or maintained. So we could invoke their desire to please us, but just do it about some shit that means something.
Ooh, see, this is why
real.
This is why women are the most powerful beings on planet Earth, man. Mm-hmm. And women have to be better purveyors of what they believe in. You can't believe in everything.
Now listen, I will agree with you right here. Right here on the
now,
point. No.
now you
Wait.
wanna agree, huh?
Let me say what part I agree in. I'm not signing up for the bullshit, so I agree with
That's
a
you.
specific
That's your
part.
badass right there.
That's a cute ass baby. He just showed me a cute ass baby. Listen, no, I agree with what you said. Women have to be clear on what they purvey. You can't have your energy split. You can't have your expectations split and then expect a specific outcome. That you can't do.
You can't try to get your mama's relationship template right.
Oh my gosh, she ruined my life. You hear me? All that mouth I gave this weekend, my mama.
That's what happened.
Man,
your
listen.
mama had you dickless running around
She
this
will.
motherfucker. You
She
understand?
will.
You understand?
He cursed me out. I was like, dang, I sound like Gloria. Let me stop.
Shit, Gloria, the spirit of Gloria is in this
Let me
motherfucker.
stop. She gonna have me single.
Listen, we about to take a quick break. The homeboy Julian Ramirez is coming with another mega mix. Special artist. I was there when it all started. I ain't gonna say where. But anyway, you'll hear it coming up right now. Hot Button Radio, the voice of reason. Julian Ramirez. Get at us.
He done slicked his hair back and put on his headphones.
The Wu-Tang Mega Mix? DJ Julian Ramirez, get on the microphone, man, and tell these people where to follow you.
Yeah. Yo, what up? You can follow me at DJ Julian Ramirez on my Instagram, Snapchat, and everything else. Check out my mixes.
Man.
Stay out there.
Veronica, what you know about the Wu-Tang Clan, girl?
I know everything about the Wu-Tang Clan now. Come on now.
Jeez, man. Did he kill that mix or what?
I'm telling you. I mean, he's like, what you say? He's 12 years old. I mean, how you know about all this?
How he know? I don't know how he know, but he know.
How you know?
And I like the theme of featuring an artist and doing like a mega mix on that particular artist. It was started at the beginning, or what was it, last week? We started it last week when we did our homage to the late, great Maurice White of Earth, Wind, and Fire. Right? Mm-hmm. So we did the mega mix for them, and then we decided, man, we should just start doing, like picking out featured artists and then do a mega mix on them. So this young kid, dope. Man, he has a great knowledge of music, and it's dope. It just brings another element to the show. I love it, man. Good job, Julian Ramirez.
Y'all better get on down.
Y'all better get on down.
I'm exhausted, G. I was up here.
She was in there dancing, pop locking.
Yeah.
She did the centipede.
Yeah. Oh, Reby Jackson. Listen.
Said shit now. Michael Jackson wrote that for his big sister.
Did he?
Yeah.
We was talking about centipede this weekend, believe it or not.
It's like, shit.
Everything she touched turned into a centipede. It was stupid.
She was like, I don't know how talented you are, but you can't be the only sibling that ain't got a hit. Let me just write your ass a hit real quick. Get your ass out there and sing. Get your ass out there and sing.
Oh my gosh.
It's fucked up, right? Shit, centipede.
I'm
sing about some insects.
Name. That's her real legal name. Why they do that to her?
Reby.
Why they do that?
Yeah, Reby. That's a good name.
Yeah, right. You gonna be on top of her talking about some Reby?
Yeah. Reby.
You gonna be like, ooh, baby.
Ooh, Reby.
Yeah, right. No, her name. Why they do that?
All right, we got a lot of callers on the line. If you're just tuning in, forced affection.
Ooh.
A deeper inquiry. Let me do it like the Tudors. We would like permission to examine him further. You mean you want to torture him? Right? A deeper inquiry into the pressure that comes with participating in Valentine's Day. Dean, do your girl make you participate in Valentine's Day? Have you ever been made to participate? You ain't never felt no pressure? Dean's 12. How old are you, Dean? 23, right? He's a child. But you loved Valentine's Day at school, though, didn't you? Or were you a little weird kid that everybody was afraid of? You look dangerous. You look like a kid come to school with a fucking pocket knife or some shit. I like fucking with Dean, I'm sorry. So we got hella callers. I want to get some of these callers, some of their perspectives. We got Nikkei, line 2 from Los Angeles on the line. Let's get Nikkei, a female voice. Nikkei, what up, boo thang?
Hi, gorgeous. How are you?
Ah, so you know of my prowess.
Don't encourage him, Nikkei. Don't encourage him.
What up, lady? Talk to me.
You know what? I like to think of Valentine's Day like it's sort of like Christmas, you know, because what I found out, I didn't grow up celebrating Christmas. And what I found out is that Christmas puts a lot of pressure on you because that's the only time a lot of people get stuff only once a year. So maybe it sort of falls in line with, like Valentine's Day. And the second thing is, it's sad that people wait till Valentine's Day and your funeral to express their love for you and to give you flowers. I want my flowers and my love while I'm alive. Don't wait till I'm dead or a holiday to get it.
Man, that's that's a great point.
Tuesday's a great day.
Say that.
Shit.
Say that.
Because, you can feel the tidal wave of anticipation is building up, right? It's building up. Oh, my God. Valentine's is Sunday. Valentine's is Sunday. What am I going to do? That day before Valentine's, that's the bullshit. That's when everybody's standing in line at CVS. Shit, she might like this motherfucking $5.
You know they are. And it is always CVS. Ain't nobody ever standing in front of Best Buy.
Walmart, all that shit. It's $5 motherfucking.
Maybe even Target, but they ain't going to the good stuff. No.
It's a $5 waterfall right here. She might like that. Put some chocolate, dip the waterfall in chocolate.
Let me grab all the red and pink bullshit I can find. Happy Valentine's Day.
No, it's real. It's a passion. But she mentioned, just like I mentioned earlier, that connection with Christmas.
Yeah.
There are a lot of women out there who feel like they ain't shit because then nobody get them anything. What happened with I don't need nothing? Jesus got my back. Where Jesus
paid
at?
it all?
Where Jesus at on Valentine's Day? When you ain't got no candy.
He was already dead. He resurrected.
Right. This is 2 days before he moved the rock. This shit is bad right now. It ain't gonna be good until he moved the rock.
It ain't gonna be good until he moved the rock. I hate you. That's hilarious.
Thank you, Nikkei. We appreciate the call, baby girl.
Love you.
She's dope.
Can I tell my story? You want to hear it or no? Or no?
Of course.
I got married on Valentine's Day.
I bet you did. Fucking around.
I did too.
With the damn Pisces. Was it with the Pisces, Veronica?
God.
No wonder we have so much in common.
This shit is weird between you guys.
I
The
know.
synchronicities. There are no accidents that you guys are on the same show at the same time.
Dude, this is crazy. But see, okay, so
Two Virgos married to two Pisces
on Valentine's Day.
Day.
And
This
see-
shit is scary
But
right now.
see, once again, I bought into the propaganda of what I thought love was supposed to be, look like, et cetera, et cetera. Like, I really believed that. And he and I were both in our poetic souls mode. And we were,
Your poetic
we were
souls.
listen, yes. We were on our poetic souls mode, and we were talking about Valentine's Day and what we were going to do for it, right? And that's how it came about. Like, I had never really made a big deal out of Valentine's Day, and I never had really done anything on Valentine's Day, and him neither. And so it was like, well, what better way or better day to express our love to do that? Then it makes it easy to remember the anniversary because it's the same day.
Yeah, don't get married on the 13th of March.
You know what I mean? We can celebrate all of that at the same time. And then we don't have to worry about all of those empty Valentines that we had because we got each other. Aww. And yep, that's what we was on. And then we made a promise that every holiday, like after that, we would do something special. So it wasn't even just Valentine's Day. It became a habit. It was
You niggas was on
Labor
cocaine.
Day,
That's all I'ma
Memorial
say.
Day, any day that was a day, it was a thing. So we did that. We did that dumb shit. And now I'm divorced.
I'm going to say it again. You
Now
niggas was
I'm
on
divorced.
cocaine. That's cool.
Well, you want to hear the funniest part,
Relationship
though?
cocaine.
Funniest part. We get our divorce, right? I go to the courthouse. We fill out all the papers. I go to the wrong floor. And I yell loud, where's divorce? It was the chapel of City Hall where people was trying to get married. And I was like, divorce? Divorce. Everybody looking scared. I'm like, y'all gonna make it. They was like, you're on the wrong floor. I was like, oh. Y'all gonna make it. It's okay. It's okay. We go upstairs. I ruined they shit. I felt bad. We go upstairs to where we meet the judge. We watching people fight and do all that negative divorce shit. It's your fault, your fault. We get scared. It's our turn. All we say is we got married on Valentine's Day. He look at us like he our father. Was like, get the fuck out of my courtroom. Stamped our shit. We was done in an hour. My divorce took an hour.
Wow.
It's funny. I got married on Valentine's Day, and my divorce was finalized on September 11th. It was perfect, actually.
Wow.
It was actually perfect.
Y'all niggas scared me.
Dude,
Let me just say.
he looked at us like, get y'all
I'm scared
ass out
than
of
a
here.
motherfucker. This shit here, the serendipity between these two.
You know what that means? That means that I and Veronica are very powerful and we're in alignment.
Maybe you guys should have dated. Anyway, let's move on.
I'm eye rolling, Zo.
I know. It's fine. No one can see it. Anyway, line 3, Rocky from Tempe, Arizona. Speak on it, Rock. Rocco! Rocky.
Scream like he got shot.
Rocco! Don't do it, Rock!
Ricky!
He's gonna kill you, son!
Go to college!
All right, fuck it, Rock. See you later. Let's get D from Atlanta, line 5. D, line 5. You're on the Voice of Reason. Hello.
D.
Shallow. Oh, drop them then. We've been having a slight phone issues, but we've been getting a lot of calls.
Mm-hmm.
I fucking love the calls. I want to hear from you guys.
Call us back.
What was the best Valentine's gift you've ever gotten?
Besides a wedding?
That wasn't, nigga.
Actually, to be honest,
Pandora's box ain't a gift.
It was dope though. In all honesty, here's something interesting talking about Valentine's and how it's just a day and how weddings are just a day. I would totally do Vegas or a house party or something like that as a wedding. I would totally do that again. Like, I will never, ever, ever do like the big drag out, spend all your money celebration for no one damn day ever. That shit is stupid. It's dumb.
But let me just say, what's a bad Valentine's Day gift?
Anything that's not sincere, I guess. If it's insincere or you gave me something that I didn't really...
No, fuck that. You niggas is hella philosophical. What if I came in
insincere
with some Martinelli sparkling apple cider?
If it's sincere... I was telling somebody on Twitter, I went to the All-Star game before. That was my best Valentine's. There it is right there, the All-Star game. That was my best Valentine's.
Okay. Veronica?
One of the best gifts I'd ever given, and I didn't have a ton of money, but I wanted to create an experience for my man that lived on the East Coast and I was on the West Coast. And so what I did was I booked him a hotel room, a really nice room overlooking the water, and I enrolled his mother, his friends, and everybody got together and contributed and donated one aspect of the day so that he could have a day of vision and have a really nice dinner. So, like, you know, his mom bought the wine and his friend bought the dinner, and I coordinated all of that so that he could have this kind of like a retreat on his birthday where he could dream up the next year. I only paid for the hotel room, and I tell you what, it blew his mind, and I engaged everybody and got them to support him in a way that felt very powerful. So I think that it speaks back to what we were talking about earlier in terms of really taking the time to witness and understand that person, understand what would really float their boat, and then you can get hella creative. It doesn't have to be about a thing. It can be about an experience. I mean, he cried when you know, I had a letter delivered from the hotel that explained his itinerary for the day and, you know, who had given each thing. He cried. He cried when he got that.
I did an edible arrangements before that shocked the hell out of somebody because they didn't think I cared.
Wait a minute.
No, he didn't cry for he cried for Veronica. My dude, he just didn't think I cared.
Snacks.
No, it was his favorite though.
Snacks.
It was his favorite. He didn't think I cared.
No, I think all of that kind of stuff is cool. Like, I had a girl book a hotel room for me too. She was in it, of course. And she was dressed up as I thought it was like Halloween.
Is that the role playing one?
Yeah.
You told us this.
I kind of made her feel bad because I laughed because she jumped out dressed up as a cop. It was Valentine's Day though. I was like,
but you know I'm on probation. This is not cool.
Right? Like, shit. You gonna have me fighting the cops in here? No.
Having Rodney King flashbacks.
Nah, but you know, I think going places and all that. Listen, when there's no true connection, when there's no true magnetism, no true spiritual, like this is something meaningful happening here. When there's nothing like that, that shit is just a trip. You know, because guess what happens? You know what I find out? I wrote this in the Relationship Dismount. When you don't have a real substantive connection, you sit down and look objectively at all your relationships.
Mm-hmm.
And take inventory of how many times you heard a particular song or an album with different motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm. And them steal your songs.
Mm-hmm. Or like when you have a deeper connection to the accoutrement, the trappings of the shit than you do with the people, you'll find yourself doing the same shit, going to the same places, going to the same movie theaters, going to the same restaurants. But there's no meaning there because the meaning is in the doing as opposed to the being. I always make a distinction between being and doing. A lot of times people think when they're doing something, they're the thing they're doing. No, being doesn't require that you do.
Come on now.
You see, because
I didn't miss hella moments not being present, not being.
Just being, man.
That dog it.
Fuck.
You gotta get on down, though.
Hey, man.
You gotta be.
You know, it's the religion of that real shit. It's a gospel. It's the religion of that real shit.
You getting snaps right now. What you gonna do with them?
It's my new book.
Get the snaps. Get the snaps.
The religion of that real shit, nigga. I teach you how to keep somebody.
You gotta wear a top hat and you gotta have a toothpick on the picture, okay?
No.
Religion of the real shit.
I won't be doing that. Sorry.
Wear some Timbs. Please and thanks.
I won't be doing that.
Please and thanks.
Please and thanks. No, but I think it's interesting. Veronica.
Yes.
Fuck Valentine's Day. And let's just go to a moment where you saw it. And when I say it, like there's moments when you see love, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And to me, love, meaning, spirituality, God, all of these terms mean the same thing, right? Anything that's substantive, meaningful. Just when was the first moment you saw it? And how did that shit change and affect you?
When you said when I first saw and experienced love as an experience?
Yeah.
Yeah, when I really first experienced love, I mean, it's funny. I feel like I've been really well loved my entire life. But when I got a little bit older, and I'm going to say some of my experiences with trauma and some other folks that really shifted my perspective on things, I realized that love, we think of it as an emotion that we feel towards a person, and we can feel that very deeply, like magnetism and attraction and lust, and it can be all those things. But I began to experience love as a showering. In other words, it's a state, and when you reach higher and higher vibrations, especially through lovemaking, like these kind of sound strange, but windows into the universe kind of open up, and it showers down, and the quality of that, it's like showering down from the heavens, and the quality of that is so much more intense than even the most intense love that you can experience, is that showering quality. You realize that love is God in that moment, and it's not just about you directing a feeling of attraction towards a person. So you can experience love with anything. You can experience love with a tree, and you can experience, right? But we tend to walk around cutting ourselves off from the experience of love because we keep needing an excuse to experience it. Other people are just beautiful excuses to experience love. We can choose to experience it at any given moment. And we walk around like we're in such a deficit about it, and we get so thirsty about it, but if we would just allow ourselves to experience it all the time, we wouldn't have this, we wouldn't be so needy.
Hold it a boko shop.
I love you, Veronica.
Hold it a boko shop.
I love you, girl.
Hold it a boko shop. I'm sorry, I'm having a moment.
Yeah, he trying to hate on the love right
No,
now.
that shit was real that she just laid out.
She touched my little spirit. You hear me?
She touched your little...
My little spirit.
Listen,
my spirit was crushed.
Listen.
And I realized, you know what? I'm not letting the love in.
Right. I mean, with an ass that big, your spirit can't be little. So let me just...
Okay, you know what? I digress. I retract that statement.
Shit.
My whole spirit. How about that, huh?
But to add on to that, Cool Mo D, that's the homie, Cool Mo. He said that shit the coldest.
What'd he say?
He just simply said, the Matrix explains the duality of the woman. He says now, Neo is in the Matrix. He just got pulled out. Now he's in a training program understanding his place in the Matrix. Morpheus is walking him through, telling him, hey, everybody that's in the Matrix is still plugged in. And agents can become anybody. So then the lady walks by in the red, right? Mm-hmm. And Neo looks at the lady, and then Morpheus says, hey, what are you looking at? And he turns back around, and it's an agent pointing a gun at him. He said, a woman who's caught up in the system will kill you. Now, the woman who's outside of the system on the Nebuchadnezzar
Trinity
will bring your ass back to life. See, women don't understand that. Trinity loved him, and love is what brought his ass back to life when he got killed in the hallway.
Right.
This goes back to that old quote that I keep saying, Jiddu Krishnamurti. It is no measure of health to be fully integrated into a sick society. When you have a woman whose thoughts and ideas and thus creativity originates outside of the social norm, you got someone who's in touch with her heart. You got someone who's in touch with her true power. But if you got a woman who's on some default living, Society says I'm supposed to have this at this time. Society says this is what we're supposed to be doing. You are fucking dating a social robot, a social automaton, not a real woman who stands in unison with all that has meaning, thus God. I want to date God. I don't want to date her.
Amen. Amen.
I'm taking notes.
Me too. Me too.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, if I'm not dating God, none of this shit matters. I don't give a fuck what your mama think. My mama said I'm supposed to do what? Fucking condescend? I'm already a human. How much lower of a life being do I have to be in order to make her happy?
Ooh, honey.
Shit.
Dang.
Am I?
Put that fire, though.
What am I doing?
I think the first time
I'm up in here
felt
talking
love,
shit this evening.
The first time I felt love, I arrived at it. I realized, oh, I'm here. Like, it wasn't forced. It was like, oh, I really deeply care about this man in a way that is meaningful and significant, and now I want to give to him. That was the first one. The one that has been insistent is the one I visualized.
Wow.
And met him later.
Look at you.
I'm just being honest.
Man, this shit is
I pictured this body, and he had no head. He was clearly African American just because of the skin tone, but he had this body and no head, and he was in an island kitchen. And
this nigga fantasized a mannequin.
Dude, he was standing along the island kitchen, and I always saw the body, and I kept seeing the body, and I kept trying to visualize the head. Like, what? Why do I keep seeing this body? Where's the head? Where's the head? Where's the head? And then, like, in 2007, after a smash session.
A smash
session.
Jesus.
He got
messy.
up and got a cigarette, and was standing and leaning on the counter. And I looked, and it was the island kitchen, and it was the body. And I looked, and I was like, oh, shit, he's the body. But I'm not going to tell him because this is weird.
You starting to scare me.
I'm serious. I'm dead-ass serious.
Listen,
dead-ass serious.
We got to wrap it up. Today was a great show. We like to have these conversations. We like to push the envelope. I think we did that today. Do you agree, Veronica?
I think so. I think pulling the curtain back on Valentine's Day and exposing what the nature of real love is one of the most important conversations you can be in.
Man, I can smoke a bag of that. So, where can they find you, Veronica Conway?
Hey, y'all, it's Black Mastery Month, so Black Mastery is on sale at blackmastery.com. I also have an amazing interview up with the illustrious Ian Lebanzant. I'm doing a whole series of conversations in Black Mastery. So you can check that out. I'll be tweeting that, and we do I did an amazing interview with her. So check out. It's Black Mastery all the time for Black Mastery Month. That's what's up.
Awesome, Aarona Lopez.
Yes. To quote a movie from 1989, "Money can't buy you love." I believe it had Patrick Dempsey in the movie. But money can't buy you love, neither can Valentine's Day. Be yourself, give love, you receive love, and that's all you need to do. Do not listen to anything Zoe tells you, ladies, or men. Don't listen to it, or else you're going to get hot grease on you. Okay?
You better do exactly what I said.
Don't listen to nothing he says. Grease. Okay?
I'm that nigga Zorpheus on the phone.
Zorpheus.
I will lead your ass out of that office building, nigga.
In the meantime, y'all follow me on IG at Aarona Lopez 100 and Twitter at Aarona Diva. Peace.
Hey, much love. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. The Voice of Reason, Hot Button Radio, Dash Radio, 3 times a week. Our next salvo, Friday. It's going to be crazy. We'll be back. Holla. Deuces.